Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. I think I've been thinking it's Saturday for the last like 4 days, and only one of those days has actually been Saturday. So we got back from Tony's and Caputo's. Everything worked at both stores. Everything rang up at the right price. Coupons came off, all that kind of thing, which is really awesome. So yeah, I've got both those hauls to share with you guys. We spent like right at 50 bucks, I think, between both stores. It was 20 and some change at Caputo's, and it was 30 and some change at Tony's. So like I said, we were right about there. But I did wind up getting the frozen Italian beef, which is normally very expensive, and I really don't think almost ever get that, but I got 2 packages of it. So we're gonna do it. If it's defrosted, we'll do it tonight. If not, I'm going to do the breakfast for dinner, which was what was originally planned, but I'm wanting to get it out, like just used up, because it's going to take up a lot of space. So I was thinking about doing that. If not, we're just going to do for dinner tomorrow, because I did get those French rolls at Jewel for $2.50 each, and I got 2 packages. So I got 2 packages of those to go with the 2 packages of the Italian beef that we have. So I think I'm going to do that maybe later in the week, or like not later in the week, but like next week, possibly like maybe next Monday or something like that, for dinner, and like I said, do the Italian beef, because I'll still have the rolls, and they should probably be good for about that long. So anyways, though, like I said, that's what we ended up picking up from those stores. Just kind of, like I said, our plan for getting those things, but normally it's very expensive. So I got 2 of them for 10 bucks each, which was, you know, I spent about 20 bucks just on the Italian beef. But like I was saying, that stuff normally expensive. You can get like the beef like cut and then just wind up kind of making the Italian beef yourself, but again, I think most people would say it probably doesn't taste quite as good as, you know, the actual stuff that's, again, frozen, which, like I was saying, is normally very expensive. To be quite honest too, I'm wondering if we'd even use up a whole entire package. Like, we might have leftovers even for like lunch the next day. So anyways, though, let me share with you guys what we ended up getting and the deals and all of that. So over here, these were the items I ended up picking up at Tony's. These ended up costing us $30.41 after tax, and we saved $24.49. I think that was between the coupons and also the sale price of the items. I think they retail at $22 each, and I got them for only $10 each. So they're on sale for $15.99. Like I said, I think they're normally like $22 or around there, but they're on sale for $15.99. There's a $5 off like digital coupon. I clipped that. It's a limit of 2, so I picked up 2 of those. I got them for only $9.99 each, which, like I said, is the giant 4 pounds of the Italian beef, which is really good. So that's like the Papa Charlie's brand. So like I said, we picked up 2 of those. Then they did have the Munster cheese was on sale for $4.99 a pound. We picked up a half pound for $2.77. Then also to the Polish ham that is on sale for $4.99. We got about a pound for $4.87. And then also too, they had red and green bell peppers that were on sale for 99 cents each. And we got exactly a 1.29 pounds of both. So I picked up 2. They both totaled the exact same. We paid $1.28 for both of those, or like each. So only around $1. And that's, we might wind up using extra peppers too to go with the Italian beef anyway. So like I said, we have the rolls already, so I was able to pretty much get all the other stuff that we need to make those into. If we want to do more like the Philly cheesesteak kind of things, we have like shredded cheese too to do that. So anyways, that was all we ended up getting over from Tony. And then over here at Caputo's, we ended up picking up the these items. They ended up totaling $17.17. I thought we were right at 20 bucks. So no, I guess between both stores we were right underneath that. I thought it was $20.17. So anyways, $17.17 is what we paid after tax here. We ended up picking up the La Bella Roma water. Those were on sale $9 for 3 or $3 each, which I can occasionally get them cheaper at Menards. However, right now they they don't have any like sales on them. I think this is right around their normal price. I think it's $2.99 possibly. But I ended up picking these up because this is even cheaper than getting the water from Menards, like the big like 38 count pack or something like that. So I figured that this was still a really good deal. So they work out, like I said, to be $3 each. Then also too, because I wanted to pick up some English muffins and I couldn't find any at Walmart, or I think maybe I forgot to check at Aldi. But they did have English muffins on sale for $1.49, so I picked up 2 packages of those so I can do some like egg and sausage like breakfast kind of muffin things for like Matthew and Jack and stuff like that in the mornings while they're off, you know, on break. So like I said, I picked those up. And then also too, they have blackberries on sale for 99 cents. I got 2. It was a limited 2 at Jewel for 88 cents. So I only got 2 of them. And normally I wind up having at least, a lot of times I'll eat 1 a day if I have enough. So I just went ahead and picked these up since I only had 2. And these were on sale for 99 cents, which is a really good price. So again, I got 4 of those. And then the plum tomatoes, those are on sale for 99 cents. I picked up 1.11 pounds for $1.10 that we ended up paying for those, and I think I got about 5 or 6 or something like that in there. So I can actually do salad this week because I remembered to pick up a thing of lettuce. I picked one up when we ran to Walmart the other day. So anyways, we were able to get those things, and I can, like I said, finally make a salad because we haven't done salad in the last like couple weeks because I keep forgetting to get it at Aldi. So I remembered to get it though at Walmart this week, which was good. So either way, this was the only stuff we really ended up picking up there at those 2 stores today. I'm gonna get, like I said, one of those Italian beefs in the fridge that again we can either possibly have it tonight or tomorrow, and then the other one's gonna go out in the freezer and we'll wait to have it again probably later in the week or like next week or something like that. And like I said, we got all the other stuff that we need for that, but these were just a couple deals that I saw that were going on at the stores, a couple produce things, a couple other little sale items as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get all this stuff put away because we got the Bears game on in about 15 minutes. So I'm happy to be done and have all this stuff be able to put away before the football game starts today. Well guys, I don't even think I ended up saying it earlier, but happy New Year's, happy first of the year, happy 2023. It's gonna be weird, it's gonna take me a really long time to remember it's 2023, but it is the end of the day and I'm going to take a shower and get to bed because I am super tired. I've been getting up very early the last couple days, and I actually went to bed kind of early last night, but I don't know why. I'm just super tired today. So which is weird because it was actually New Year's Eve, you know, into New Year's Day, and I was still asleep honestly before 1 o'clock. So it was like actually not that early for me, but I felt like because it was New Year's and I was staying up till midnight anyway, I probably would have stayed up like until like 2 o'clock in the morning. But knowing we had to go to the grocery stores today, I actually went to bed, you know, early for when I think I had thought I probably would have went to bed. So anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna get to bed because I am very tired today. We ended up doing breakfast for dinner tonight. We ended up doing it out on the like Blackstone because it is still very nice out. It's not insanely cold. Actually, I think by Tuesday it's supposed to be 60 degrees out. Then on Wednesday it is supposed to be 30 something for a high and snowing. So the very next day after that, like I said, we're supposed to have snow, but the day before it's supposed to be 60 degrees outside, which is crazy. So anyways though, we ended up doing that for dinner tonight because I told you guys that our tradition kind of for some reason is like on New Year's Day we grill outside, and Jack kind of came up with this a couple of years ago. He was like, let's just grill outside regardless of how cold it is, and you know, like we'll just grill, you know. And so we ended up doing that like a couple of years, but we ended up doing the dinner yesterday because like my mom was sleeping today. So we ended up doing like the dinner yesterday and then ended up doing breakfast for dinner today, and we did that on the Blackstone, and we grilled the steaks yesterday night. Or no, was that actually 2 nights ago? We did that on Friday, I think. Yes, and we ended up doing just appetizers yesterday, so we switched it up a little bit, but we still ended up actually grilling out on the Blackstone today. And Jack did pancakes and my dad did bacon out there, and then I ended up doing sausage that we got from Tony's, and also we ended up doing the gravy, biscuits and gravy. So I had some of that gravy I got from Meijer, and I had the bacon that I think I got from Meijer, and I also had the sausages that, like I said, I just got from Tony's, and I think I had a leftover thing of biscuits that originally we were going to do, I think, biscuits and gravy for Christmas morning, but we ended up deciding to switch that up and just do it for like New Year's. And since we had so much stuff, my mom was like, well, why don't you just do like breakfast for dinner instead? So because originally I was going to do it for breakfast today, and then I was going to do something else for dinner, but again, we're most likely going to wind up doing the Italian beef for dinner tomorrow, because like I said, that's what we ended up doing, because the Italian beef was not defrosted. So there is, you can throw it in the microwave like on defrost. It says that even in like the directions, like if you wanted to, but I just decided to go with doing the breakfast for dinner stuff tonight, and then we'll do the Italian beef tomorrow. So like I said, that's what we ended up doing. Not too much else. We watched football games all day today, and again, we didn't end up getting to too much because like my dad had to go to bed early to go to work. We couldn't also do too much because my mom was sleeping during the day today, so we couldn't do too much because we would wind up waking her up, and again, she worked last night. So anyways, I was also pretty like tired today, like I said, from just getting up the last couple days, but now everything should most likely go back to sort of our normal schedule as far as groceries go, and grocery shopping, because again, the last couple weeks has been a little bit weird between like going to grocery stores on Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday, Friday, you know, all that kind of stuff. But again, after this, like today, everything should most likely go back to normal. We might play around a little bit with the days depending on when we end up, you know, planning on going, like if we want to go to Meijer on Wednesday or Thursday or whatever, but then we should do Tony's and Caputo's on the other day probably, or Friday, and then Saturdays we could most likely have free all day, and then Sundays do Jewel and Aldi. So, or we might do Aldi and Meijer on, because we go past the one other the one other Aldi on our way to Meijer. So I don't know what we're exactly going to do, but it'll be something similar to kind of regularly scheduled things, and I don't have to be worrying about like trying to rush around to get like, oh well, we have to go to this store this day to get this thing because we need this for like this holiday thing, you know, because again, we had Christmas Eve, you know, and also too, like our Christmas party that we were doing for with family, and also the New Year's Day, New Year's Eve stuff, everything, you know, because I was doing appetizers and then switching up the days we were going and all that kind of stuff. So that's why too, like we had to go to Jewel yesterday because the appetizer stuff that I wanted to do for like for New Year's Eve, those like couple things that we were going to get at Jewel. So again, I wanted to make sure that I went yesterday, so that's why we switched those two. And anyways, it all worked out, but again, I'm hoping go back to normal stuff from now on. So as far as New Year's resolutions go, I don't really have one for this year. A lot of times I wind up kind of saying the same thing, and I start off with like the same stuff, but you know, like, oh, I want to be more organized, and like it's not super concrete, so I don't know what that means. But this year, or in the next couple months, will be interesting, just getting all of our rooms and stuff like that moved around. So it's like I'm gonna be living in chaos most likely. There's no hope of staying super organized right now. But I would like to, once we do wind up getting into the specific rooms and, you know, everything like that, I would like to stay more organized by that point. Other than that, I don't know for sure if I have a, you know, certain, you know, like thing that I want to stay organized with. But also too, a lot of times I always say, oh, I want to stay up, you know, caught up with vlogs and stuff like that. And I do want to do that. I've been really good though. I will say this year in general, I haven't been super behind. Sometimes I'll fall behind like a couple of weeks. I think maybe over the summer I fell behind like a month or so, but I did wind up getting caught back up, and I've actually been pretty caught up. But like this week I didn't do any editing at all, just because of the holidays, between pretty much like Christmas Eve, I think, but our Christmas Day or whatever, and maybe even our Christmas Eve that we were celebrating on Friday of last week, up until today I haven't done any editing at all. Just because, again, too, we've been trying to stay on top of like getting our project stuff done and everything like that while my dad's been home from work. So now that I'll kind of be back into a regular schedule as soon as tomorrow, I'll probably wind up getting back to a lot of that stuff anyway. So it's not really something I'm like, New Year's resolution is to do that. Like, it's stuff that I've actually been pretty on top of this year. So, like this past year. So I guess that's pretty good. But I don't have too much to reflect on either as far as this year goes, or again to any, you know, like I said, really New Year's resolutions, but, you know, like I said, just kind of some of the basic stuff, I guess, that everybody kind of makes at the beginning of the year. You're like, oh, I want to get more organized. I want to, you know, clean the house. I want to do this or whatever. And again, we knew for a while now that our New Year's resolution, I guess, kind of was as soon as the holidays were over, we were getting moving with these projects and stuff like that. And again, to the projects and also to the bedroom moving around, and, you know, like I was telling you guys too, like our new windows, the plumbing stuff that we are getting taken care of, you know, all those things. We got like the roof redone last year, you know, fence put up a couple of years ago. We have a couple other things too that we want to get done, but that's, you know, kind of, we knew the big thing as of right now is the bedroom switching, but there's a lot of things that go into that, as I was telling you guys. So I guess that's kind of the New Year's resolution, is to get that done hopefully by the summer though. So you can't really classify it as a New Year's resolution because it's not going the whole year. We will most likely hopefully be done with it before next year. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog though. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.